Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Tuesday, September the 18th, 20, September the 17th, 2024. Yes, you watched the game last night. If you watched the game last night, you will have been surprised about what's happened last night. Well, anyway, last night the Falcons have pulled an upset over the Philadelphia Eagles 22-21 with a touchdown with just over 45 seconds to play. And yes, it has been. And how did the Falcons pull it off? Well, that's what they did. They won the game last night. How can that happen? And how can it be? Anytime, anytime you watch the game, it's just like, wow, one of those times. It just absolutely. They lost to the Steelers on back on Sunday, September 8th, 18-10, but now they pull through. They had they had to regroup and they did. They had to bounce back and they did. They bounced back with a win last night over the Falcons 22-21. And this is all just about the game, folks. They'll be facing the Falcons are going to face the Kansas City Chiefs. That will be Sunday night. So we're gonna watch what happens. We're gonna see what's going on, what's happening here on that sports here today. Here on that sports, what I gotta say, every win's a good win, and yes, it has. Now we go to Sports Illustrated, and it says that the Atlanta had their first win of the season after an extraordinary comeback victory against the Philadelphia Eagles. While the offense was better this week than last, the defense played another 60-minute or top-notch football for a second straight week. First little Falcons defensive coordinator Jimmy Lakes unit keeps Eagles star running back Squad Barkley out of the end zone after he scored 3 touchdowns against the Packers in Week 1. Moreover, they eliminated the opposite receivers to just 8 yards per restriction, with less than 200 total yards receiving on the evening. Incidentally, aside from the seemingly unstoppable touch post, the defense only allowed one touchdown. That touchdown occurred in the second quarter on a laser and coastal drill from Jalen Hurts, was just snubbed by 3 Falcons three Falcons defenders. Overall, the defense kept Atlanta's offensive within striking distance all game long, and safety Jesse Bates the Dog was the Jets' captain. On the even, Bates the Dog had 12 total tackles, 2 PBs, and 1 tackle for loss. However, 2 of his plays were major perils in the team's victory. With less than 5 minutes in the third quarter, Philadelphia's offensive was in the heart of the Falcons' territory inside the 10-yard line. With just 3 yards needed to get the first down, Hurts and company tried to connect on a 10-yard out to Smith, which the Falcons star safety recognized at the top of the vault and closing it with swiftly to get the touchdown, saving PBE. While the outstanding football play, the former Cincinnati Bengals say his best for last after the heaven-sent go-ahead touchdown drive from Captain Court with less than a minute left. With 34 seconds remaining in the game and down 1 point, the Eagles only need between 30 and 40 yards to attempt a potentially game-winning field goal. However, Bates the third and linebacker Kendall Ellis never let that possibility come to fruition. The game ceiling in the section was the cherry on top of not only him, but the entire defense as well. Even the Eagles starting quarterback had to tip his cap to them after the game's end. He said, I have much respect for that team, was just playing in the defense. They had two great safeties, a great DB group, and they were disposable up front. When they had the opportunity to score in the end, they did. Much respect to them. That's what Jalen Hurts said. Now, Jalen Hurts said, ultimately, the 6'1", 200-pound safety had the last laugh after a rude welcome into Philadelphia on Monday Night Football. Driving in this place, you're getting flicked off, Bates said. Little kids flicking you off. It's a crazy night to spill. This is a playoff atmosphere. For us to look back at this, maybe we're in the playoffs. It shows each other we can do it. We can stick together, have a lot of grief, a lot of mental toughness, and come out with a win. His final play of the game, which sealing the victory, was the sweet revenge for him. I hit the dirty board, Bates said. This my freaky them back off. So now, anyway, the Falcons, they won the game last night, and it was strange. It was great. The Atlanta Falcons are the one that beat them. Well, anyway, that's their first win in the season. Now, I'm wearing the Carolina shirt. Well, anyway, not looking too good. I don't know which one, the Carolina Panthers, anyway. Well, they lost to the LA Chargers on Sunday afternoon. So, it was bad. They lost against the Saints on week 1, and they lost against the Chargers on week 2. And they were kind of pissed off. Well, that's why I wear my shirt. Now, anyway, just because they were struggling doesn't mean they're not winning games. For sure. They're not winning games. They're all 0-2 now. They are 0-2. The Cowboys have lost to the Saints as well. They're 1-1. Ravens lost to the Raiders. They are 0-2. The Kansas City Chiefs have beat the Bengals. The Bengals are now 0-2. Now, Kansas City, the Chiefs are the defending Super Bowl champs, are going to face the Atlanta Falcons. That's all going to be on Sunday night. And you got to watch it because it's absolutely unbelievable. It's absolutely contagious. You got Patrick Mahomes, you got Kensley, and Travis Kensley, and the whole game of the Kansas City Chiefs. They are big. They are going to be big. Look, Kansas City Chiefs have won some close games. They won against the Ravens on Thursday night. That was on September 5th, when they beat the Ravens on Thursday night. And then they beat the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday evening. Sunday evening they beat the Bengals. And I want to look at it this way. If the Kansas City team stayed together, they would get together, they will stay together for sure. They will stay together as a team for real. And Patrick Mahomes, I think they did it all. They did it all for real now, looking great. They're looking great for real right now. And for most part of it, I think they are the better team as usually. So now what I shall see this. Can Kansas City win again and have that Super Bowl one for the three-peat for the third time this season? When the postseason of 2024 once begins in January, well, after week 18, you're going to see a lot of stuff on Kansas City with a smile on their face. A lot of fans in Kansas City with a smile on their face by the time they're going to get it. This is good. This is a good one for us. I can see this right now. This Kansas City Super Bowl team is going to be terrific this year. Hopefully, they're going to be terrific. But the Dallas Cowboys, man, what about Dak Prescott? The Cowboys got trash. And they're looking trash for real. Carolina Panthers are looking, well, I don't know. I don't know. Deep in the heart of North Carolina. Deep in the heart of Carolina. Deep in the heart of North Carolina. The Carolina Panthers are looking, they are 0-2 and they look poor. They were upset. Even the fans of the Carolina Panthers were upset. So now what the schedule they're gonna have when they facing this week, I'm not sure. And this Sunday on September 22nd, they're facing the Raiders. That will be hard for them. The Raiders are 68% of winning. The Panthers are 32%. So it's going to be tough. But I don't think Carolina can beat them. Now, another NFL season right now, going to week 3, Sunday, and starting Thursday, September the 19th, the Jets are facing the Patriots. That will be at 8:15 Thursday night. And then you're going to have some games here on September the 22nd. You got the Bears and the Colts. You got the Chargers and the Steelers. You got the Eagles and the Saints. You got the Packers versus the Titans. Texans versus the Vikings. Giants versus the Browns. Broncos versus the Buccaneers. Dolphins versus the Seahawks, even though Talavera got injured, maybe a retirement. You got the Panthers versus the Raiders. The Ravens versus the Cowboys. The Ravens are now 0-2. Gotta do something. And then you got the 49ers versus the Rams. Lions versus the Cardinals. And Sunday night, the Chiefs faces the Falcons. Then on Monday, the Jaguars faces the Bills at 7:30. Two doubleheader, 2 Monday nights. Jaguars versus the Bills and the Commanders versus the Bengals. For sure, we saw a lot of people watching this game. We got a lot of stuff going on and a lot of ups and downs here. Now, the 49ers, they're 1-1. Seahawks, they are 2-0 here on the NFC West. The Vikings are 2-0. Saints are 2-0. Buccaneers are 2-0. And then in the AFC East, and West, South, and North, the Bills that are 2-0. Bills are 2-0. 2 wins in a row. Chargers 2 wins in a row. Chiefs 2 wins in a row. Texas 2 wins in a row. Steelers 2 wins in a row. In the NFC South, the Bengals and the Ravens, they are 0-2. Jaguars and the Colts, and the Titans, they are 0-2. Broncos are 0-2. So it's going to be great. It's going to be serious to go and see. But anyway, it's going to be a good one for sure. But look, listen, I don't know about this team, folks, and I watched the whole thing. I watched the whole thing when I can't even remember. I can't even think about what I'm thinking about. Yeah, I know about the Cowboys, man. The Cowboys, they all look like they are going to go off. There's a fan with tears in his eyes. He was like strange. He was acting crazy. His wife told him to go get a bill and something like that. and he looked all of the Steelers marching down. I mean, he looked all upset, looking for the New Orleans Saints merchandise and the cups and stains for the New Orleans Saints. I mean, this guy's crazy. I tell you what, this guy's crazy for real. He's crazy. Time for me to go. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.